Trump says it's okay. Man is accused of groping passenger on Southwest flight. So we're going to look at some fake news. And it's probably not fake news in the way you're expecting. And I'll have a bit to say about this. So guys, strap in, because we're actually going to tell you what the media isn't telling you about this case. I do find it very, very interesting that this is coming up right before the midterm elections. All of a sudden, they're bringing up the Hollywood Access tape again. I wonder why. Let's jump into the story. So, can't cause that. All right, never mind. So, CNN, a Florida man accused of groping passenger on Southwest Airlines told FBI agents after his arrest that President of the United States says it's okay to grope a woman by their private parts, according to a criminal complaint. Bruce Michael Alexandra, 49, at a Tampa resident, and I'm hoping 4chan will go through and find out if he's a Democrat or a Republican, because that'd be the first thing I want to know, was in federal custody after being charged federally on Sunday with abusive sexual conduct on a female passenger during a flight from Houston to Albuquerque, New Mexico, the complaint said. It's unclear if Alexandria has an attorney. The charges carry a maximum penalty of 2 years in prison and a $250,000 fine. The woman was identified in court documents as CW. She told investigators she fell asleep after boarding the flight 5421, and 20 minutes into the flight she felt a movement on the right side of her sweater, the complaint said. She said she felt her clothes move and touch of fingers on her right side and around her bra line. The complaint said that she saw a hand from the seat behind her and assumed he was touching by accident. But 30 minutes later, the complainant said the woman felt fingers slowly grab the back of her arm, squeezing above the elbow, and then slowly, alternatively, groping her right side again around the ribs and the bra line. She said she saw a hand with thick, hairy fingers and dirty fingernails. The woman said she confronted the man sitting behind her and told him she didn't know why he thought it was okay to touch her and that he needed to stop, the complaint said. She was relocated to the rear of the plane. Alexandria told investigators that he slept for most of the flight. After he was handcuffed, he asked what the sentence he was facing and the charges against him, according to the complainant. He later told investigators that President of the United States says it's okay to grab women by their private parts, referring to a 2005 recording in which Trump said that, as a star, quote, you can do anything, including grabbing a woman's genitals. I don't think that's what he said, from memory. That is actually incorrect. But anyway, so why am I saying this is fake news? Okay, because, and thank you very much for Heavy actually going through and being honest here. You go through, it says he's facing federal charges, blah, 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 that's okay. Federal FBI intelligence said he's fine to grab women's private parts. Now, it says here that Bruce Alexandria was arrested at the airport. He was read his Miranda rights and placed in handcuffs. Alexandria asked the officers what the standard punishment for the accusation he faced. In the vehicle, Alexandria kept talking to the arresting agents. The criminal complainant states that Alexandria brought up President Trump. He told the agents the President of the United States says it's okay to grab a woman by their private parts. Now, when you go through and... But the thing is when you go down here, and it's been buried halfway through the article, the criminal complaint states that Bruce Michael Alexandria submitted to a written statement to the FBI after being read in Miranda rights. He told officers that he was asleep for the majority of the flight from Houston to Albuquerque. he denied the groping accusation. So, okay, so, yeah. Look, at the end of the day, I'm not saying he didn't do it. I'm not saying he did do it. What I am saying, and what I'm finding very interesting, is that all of a sudden, the mainstream media is running with this story. Even though he has gone through and he has denied actually doing this, they are going through and claiming, quote, he said Trump, it's okay to do it. They're trying to link the Hollywood Access tape Trump to this stuff, to what this has actually happened. So, look, a couple of things I want to know. Is he a Republican? Is he a Democrat? Is this a false flag? Did he go through and actually do this because he believes it? Or is he actually innocent and some girl is actually going through and accusing an innocent guy of doing this, and he simply wanted to know at the time what the actual charge was and what sort of jail sentence he is facing, and then just simply said as a throwaway line, well, I don't see what the problem is, or something along those lines. Trump said you can grab a woman by a pussy. I'm not trying to be partisan when it comes to this, but I just get very worried when you start having mainstream media article after article after article. And if you do a Google search for this, you will see the amount of mainstream media that is flooding this story. Like I said, then a lot of the stories, they're not actually admitting he's denied actually doing this. And at the end of the day, it is, I don't know, I find it very weird that right before the midterm elections, all of a sudden we have them going through and bringing up the Access Hollywood tape, which is the one thing that you could probably go after Trump for. So, yeah, I don't know. I find this very convenient. Guys, let me know your thoughts out in the comment section below. Do you think this is a false flag? Do you think this guy actually did this? Do you think he did this and he's trying to use Trump as an excuse? Or, you know, what do you think? Do you think that, I don't know. I find this very suspicious. I really do. But guys, let me know your thoughts out in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great night and enjoy.